why did I pay taxes for 5 years before I applied?
Because you have to live here for 5 years.
Fair enough. Okay.
With regards to retirees, this breaks some of your fans' hearts. They wanted to retire to France and eventually become French.
Right.
But France is saying, no, you do need to be working in France to become French. It's a Frenchifying experience to work.
Yeah.
And so some people are saying, but why though? Because if you're retiring, you're not working anywhere, and you live here, and you might just love France, want to become French. So I unfortunately have to tell them you should probably start working if you want to become French.
That's good to know. Actually, people do ask that all the time, and now I have an answer.
I mean, a lot of people love to retire here, and it's great for the wine and the cheese and the French quality of life, and they can follow your restaurant recommendations, what have you, and they can get the tenure card after 5 years of being here. So they're on a good long-term track for something.
Right.
But it's just not being able to vote or getting the good line at the airport.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, there's a good line at the airport. Okay.
Yeah, you and Eric are now getting in the good line at the airport.
Yeah. Depending on the day and which airport you're flying into, I'm not getting held on the hook for that one. Iman asked, is there any way to go through a different prefecture than the one where you live? She's currently in the 93.
No, you're not allowed to, and that's sneaky. And as your lawyer, I'm telling you, you cannot do that.
However, if you are applying for your passport or your CNI, you can, and that's a good way of skipping the line, and that's what I did.
Yeah, you're allowed to get your French physical passport and the national ID card at any prefecture or consulate around the globe. The 93 is not half bad. Honestly, I filed for naturalization in the 93. It took me 20 months. Paris is the least worst prefecture. It takes like 18 months on average for Paris.
Yeah, it was about.
And then any banlieue, they might take 4 years. Anything in the south of France.
4 years?
Yeah, Nanterre, l'enfer. It's really hard to get
Holy
naturalized
cow.
in a lot of prefectures.
I mean, I stayed in the exact same spot and changed nothing until I got my citizenship, so I was locked in.
That was smart.
Hard goal. Okay, food copywriter asks, are there any benefits to being a long-term tourist versus immigrating?
The word long-term and tourist kind of seems like a contradiction of terms. Like, you could theoretically do that, some kind of 90-day in, 90-day dance, where you're going to London, where you could also just be a tourist for a certain amount of time, go to Morocco. I don't see the value in that. You want to have healthcare where you live, right? Like, you want to be able to enroll.
You want to live somewhere.
You want to live where you live.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Maybe she just wants to be a digital nomad.
I could see that, and yet at the same time, it's good to have roots planted somewhere. When I was in college, I told a buddy, I just want to live everywhere. And the buddy said, but you got to live somewhere. And that, for me, that sunk my teeth into, okay, well, then let's pick a place that I actually want to live.
I think
Paris.
Buddy was correct, actually. You do want to pick somewhere, but I do understand because I didn't live anywhere for so much of my adult life. And once I landed here, I mean, when I came back, though, this is my third time living in France, second time living in Paris, and I was like, I'm doing everything I can to get citizenship so I don't get knocked out of here no matter what.